Then I might imagine myself being John, looking at my Lord hanging on the cross, saying, Mother, this is your son. Son, this is your mother, which we hear from this, that from that point on, Mary lived with John. And here's something really cool. In some of the early writings of the early church fathers, Polycarp wrote to John and said that the virgins had something they wanted to ask Mary if and when he came. So when John traveled, he took Mary with him, right? So he treated her like a sister and like a mother. Another thing to think about is some people say that the brothers that it mentions in the Gospels are, Jesus's older brothers from a previous marriage, things like that. But I think the fact that, one, we see that even though Joseph died, the brothers were still with Mary, right? Remember, the brothers and sisters came with Mary and tried to talk him out of going into the ministry. I'll put the verse down here. So they were still living with Mary, whereas if Mary was just their stepmom and their dad died, they probably wouldn't have been bopping around town with her, because Jesus then wouldn't even be a half-brother to them, right? Like Protestants believe that he's their half-brother, right? A different father, but the same mother. The other thing is, by the fact that Jesus is the one that's taking care of his mother in his death, shows he's the eldest, okay, no matter what. So if you say, well, he said this because Jesus's mother, when Joseph died, the other kids would have nothing to do with him, so he was her eldest. Well, then you got to use all scripture, and then why are they tooling around with him? So that's just something to think about.